African leaders have convened at Munyonyo in Kampala to evaluate the current status of the SDGs in Africa, with emphasis put on identifying key bottlenecks in Africa's development agenda.
By our statesmen, our former African presidents.
Key among the prominent African leaders were His Excellency Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, former President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and His Excellency Dr. Monsef Mazuki, the former President of the Republic of Tunisia. In a keynote address, President Museveni reminded the delegates that even before independence, Africa's first challenge was the absence of political power, which after gaining independence, many countries fell into chaos due to weak states and politics that lacked a historical mission.
This is the problem we had here. We had Idi Amin. Idi Amin that is a soldier. A soldier of what? What is your mission? I'm just soldier. Soldier. Without mission. This was part of the crisis.
He said the weakness of African states today stems from identity-based politics rather than politics of interest and ideology.
If you say our politics are politics of tribes, of religion, of gender chauvinism, how would you build a capable state? This is the problem we have in some of the countries. Clan armies, sectarian armies. Countries have broken up because of identity.
The president also reflected on economic missteps, particularly the suppression of the private sector in post-independence Africa. He pointed to Uganda's own experience under Idi Amin when Indian entrepreneurs were expelled, setting back the economy. On Africa's continued export of raw materials, Museveni said this practice has left the continent donating wealth and jobs to the world.
Take textiles, cotton. Cotton has got like 6 job levels. You grow the cotton, that's some job. When you harvest the cotton, you gin it, you remove the seeds. That's another level of jobs, the ginneries. Now, much of the African cotton has been ending there. They export what they call lint cotton. Cotton without seeds, after removing the seeds. Then somebody else goes and does the spinning. Spinning is another level of jobs.
On poverty, Museveni noted that many Africans still remain outside the money economy. He emphasized that the National Resistance Movement, NRM, has focused on moving Ugandans from subsistence to commercial production through initiatives like Entandikwa, NADS, and Operation Wealth Creation. The former president of the United Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, called upon African leaders to take bold, practical steps that accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs.
Most of our countries still grapple with the challenges of abject poverty, inequality, youth unemployment, effects of climate change and conflict, just to mention a few.
His Excellency Kikwete expressed gratitude to Uganda for hosting this year's forum and praised President Yoweri Museveni for taking time out of his schedule to personally grace the event. He recounted the previous forums, noting their growing relevance in shaping continental discourse, noting that 2022 forum focused on food security and natural resource management, while the 2023 edition held in Accra, Ghana, explored regional integration and youth empowerment. His Excellency Kikwete stressed the importance of translating the forum's outcomes into concrete action. Among other Ugandan leaders who attended were Right Honorable Robin Anabanja, the Prime Minister, Right Honorable Ruhakana Rugunda, the former Prime Minister, Honorable Amama Mbabazi, the former Prime Minister, Professor Gilbert Bukenya, the former Vice President.